Hey friends, it's Amanda with Mettle Modern Design. So, let me angle you down. I think you can see. I've got these little boards that are left over. And so, my thought is we can use some of the words from this collection and make our own on some of the scrap wood that I've got. We're just going to stain this up. Now, this board is pretty rustic. It's got some nicks and some different things, and I kind of like that. So now all I'm going to do with this is grab the saying I want to create with most. So I'm going to have to get a little creative, and I'm just going to put some tape down, a little white paint here. And I'm going to grab one of my Essential stencil brushes. I'm just going to lift and offload the paint. And then we'll bring a door hem right here. I'm just going to use a light swirling motion. Okay. So far we've just got the adore hem. And I'm going to put in the Nativity right here. Okay. So we've got that there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add the top layer, and I'm just gonna grab some dark titanium white instead of just the white. And I will grab a different brush so I don't, I'm just gonna use this one. Just alternating between the white and the titanium white, dark titanium white. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now let me hold that up and show you. And so we've just got the little, I thought it was kind of cute, so we're gonna go with this. I feel like I'm the queen of approximations. Sorry, come let us adore him. Maybe my spacing's just a little bit off, but you kind of have the idea. And then from here, I'm just going to grab this other design. Just a few of the stars. Okay. And then just that simply, we've got this sweet little board that we can add to something. It's kind of rustic looking. Now, if we wanted this to be even more rustic, once this is dry, we can come back, we can sand it down a bit. That'll take out any of that sheen that you see. You could even come over it with some glaze if you wanted to deepen it up a little bit so it doesn't look quite so brand new. But it's just very simple. So you can just use some scrap wood and create some of these. You can use the other images, and I think that it's a great way to use scrap wood and create unique signs a bit more. So we're gonna hop into a little bit different. Okay, we're gonna grab some white stain, and I'm gonna grab some fresh gloves. And I'm just going to stain this down. What do you guys think? Do you think that's something you could do? Just takes a little practice, a little bit of a light hand, and picking the right colors. Now we've got our board that's ready to go. And we're gonna kind of do this as a shadow. So we're just going to use the black, just the black, a bit darker painting. Okay, we'll lift that up. Then we lay this back down. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to grab a little white and a little black. I'm going to swirl them together off to the side over here. And I'm just going to come in and just kind of shade this. Okay, so that's pretty good with that. Hit it with some heat. We're gonna grab our little, just kind of doing it a little lighter. I have this other brush that has the little bit of a gray. Okay. Okay. They make it so much easier if you're trying to do multiple shades. Okay. 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 now we've just got Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus under the Nativity. We're gonna come back and we're gonna add the star right here, and it's gonna go right over the top. We could have just gone black initially. Okay. If we want to add a palm tree, we can come in with 2 palm trees, and there's some little palm trees down here. I need black paint. This is a nice palm tree. It's a nice size palm tree, I really think. And so we just kind of have this. Now to pull it all together, I'm going to show you how I'm going to pull it all together. So I have a feeling my coastal gals are going to be snatching that one up. So if you want it, make sure that you get it. You get it early. And don't forget your discount code like Mettle, because that'll save you. Okay, so we've got this. Let's give it a quick sand. Okay, just a little bit of a sand. Now what I'm going to do, you can use the paint that's left on your brush. If you've still got a little bit of black stain on your stain sponge, we're just going to drag a little black in. So you saw what it looked like. I just want to show you how you can make it a little bit more moody. And if this is a little too dry, we're just going to take our spritzer, just going to lightly spritz it just to moisten it back up a little bit. And that's going to help that stain that's on there flow. Just pay special attention to the corners and the edges. And we're just going to bring in some black stain at the bottom and the edges, paying attention to the corners. And we'll just drag it through the whole piece a little bit for your piece, and that's okay. But this is kind of what I envisioned for mine. What do you guys think? So it kind of looks coastal. It kind of just looks like, you know, the evening setting twilight. And so let me recap with you the products we used to create this. Okay, we used an 8x10 wood cradled panel, okay? We used vintage blue stain, we used white stain, and we used weathered oak stain. I used a little bit of leftover black stain that was on my sponge, but you could use just the black paint. Then we just used black and white paint. And so, just so simple. So, you guys, thank you for staying on with me so late tonight, and I appreciate your time tonight. You guys take care, and I'll see you real soon. Bye, friends.